What's up, 5th grade? Mr. Gambaruti here, another episode of Mr. G's Math Videos. In today's video, we are going to be continuing this discussion on order of operations. We are going to be focusing on brackets and parentheses. If you have not seen the first video, our order of operations beginner's guide, I highly recommend you watch that video first before you watch this video so you understand what we're doing and what PEMDAS is standing for. All right, let's go ahead and jump into our video. Let's go.
Yo, check the variables, the rhymes are infinite.
From the streets to the streets, Mr. G is in it.
Yeah, we breaking down the numbers, ain't nothing equivalent.
So we are talking about order of operations, PEMDAS, parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. We are talking about the order of operations and how to do things in the correct order. Today, we're going to be focusing on grouping symbols. That is going to include parentheses and this new term, brackets. So let's go ahead and jump into our first problem here. And I'm going to be pointing out what a bracket is. Brackets are these guys right here. Okay, they're similar to parentheses, and we treat them exactly the same. When we are doing PEMDAS, we are going to be doing parentheses first, and then we're going to be doing everything inside the brackets next. Once we complete everything in the bracket, then we can move on to multiplication and division, and then finally addition and subtraction. So, our first step is we're going to take care of those numbers in the parentheses. I see 3 plus 2 is inside the brackets and also inside the parentheses. So 3 plus 2 is 5. And then we're going to drop everything else down to our second row. So we've got 4 plus 6 times 5 minus 8. So now we're going to do step 2, which are the brackets, 6 times 5. And 6 times 5 is going to give us 30. Drop everything down. 4 plus 30 minus 8. And again, now we see addition and subtraction. Addition and subtraction are going to be treated the same. So when that happens, we are going to be working from left to right. So we are going to go 4 plus 30. That's going to give us a total of 34. And then we drop down our minus 8. And that's our final step. 34 minus 8. That is going to equal 26. Let's go. Let me cook. Number 2. Now we're going to get a little bit harder here. We've got 8 minus 2 plus 2 times 4. So again, here we've got our brackets. And then within those brackets, we see parentheses 2 plus 2. We're going to go ahead and take care of that 2 plus 2 first. That's going to give us 4. We're going to drop everything down into this row. And now we see inside the bracket, which is our grouping symbol, 8 minus 4. We want to go ahead and take care of those first. That's going to give us 4. And then we drop down our times 4. And then finally, we're going to multiply 4 times 4. That's going to give us 16. Y'all, that was light work. So easy. Just remember, parentheses, brackets, those are our grouping symbols. We take care of those first, parentheses being before brackets. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at one more. This one's going to be even more difficult. So now we're starting to get into some more complex equations. We've got 10 minus 2 plus 3 times 4 plus 1. So in this problem, I am seeing some brackets. I see 10 minus 2 plus 3 in that bracket. And then on the outside, I see parentheses. I want to go ahead and take care of those parentheses first. So we're going to go ahead and take care of that 2 plus 3, which is going to give me 5. And then I want to take care of that 4 plus 1 on the outside, which is also in parentheses. That is going to give me 5 as well. So now I'm going to drop everything else down. Those brackets are going to come down, and I've got 10 minus 5 now inside the bracket times 5, which is outside. So we're going to take care of everything in that grouping symbol. We're going to do 10 minus 5. That's going to give us 5. Drop the times 5 down, and then we're in our last step. multiplication, 5 times 5, that's going to be 25. Okay, so can you kind of see the order that we're doing things? We take care of parentheses first, then whatever's inside the bracket we do next, and then we take care of our multiplication, division, addition, subtraction last. All right, this is going to be our final problem that we'll walk you through. This is going to be the hardest or most complex problem that we're probably going to see here in 5th grade. 20 minus 3 times 4 plus 2 plus 8 divided by 2. Y'all, I know what you're thinking. We're cooked. How are we going to do this problem? So let's just kind of take a step back here. I do see some brackets. I see 3 times 4 plus 2. And I notice that that 4 plus 2 is in parentheses. So again, I want to take care of those grouping symbols first. And then on the outside, I see in parentheses 8 divided by 2. So the first thing I'm going to do is take care of those parentheses inside the bracket, 4 plus 2. That is going to give me 6. And then I'm going to take care of those parentheses on the outside, 8 divided by 2, which is also going to give me 4. Now I'm going to bring everything down. The 20 minus bracket 3 times, because I'm going to go 3 times 6, and then I'm going to be adding the 4. So we now see 3 times 6 is in the bracket. I want to take care of that first. 3 times 6 is going to be 18. We're going to drop everything else down, the 20 minus and the plus 4. So now we see 20 minus 18 plus 4. So this is just addition and subtraction. And again, if you watch that first video, we treat addition and subtraction as equal symbols. So when we have equal weight or equal symbols, we just do it left to right. So I am going to go ahead and do 20 minus 18. That's going to give me 2. And then I'm just going to add the 4 at the end, and that's my last step. 2 plus 4 is 6. So even though this was a really complicated looking equation, using our order of operations actually wasn't that hard. Hold up, let them cook. So you have now seen 4 problems that I have shown you, starting with the easiest type of problems when we're dealing with brackets and parentheses, all the way up to some of the most complex problems that we're going to see. So I've got 2 problems for you. Both are kind of medium strength problems. Go ahead and pause the video, work these problems out on scratch paper, and see if you can come up with the answer. Once you have your answers, unpause the video and I'll walk you through the steps. All right, welcome back. Let's see how you did. This first one looks kind of complicated. I see some brackets. I see one little equation inside parentheses. So we're going to go ahead and take care of that one first. 6 minus 3, that's going to give us 3. And then dropping everything down with it. I am now going to go ahead and take care of those bracket problem. 4 times 3, that's going to give me 12. And then I'm going to drop those 2 addition parts down. 5 plus 12 plus 7. Since again, this is addition and subtraction, we're just working left to right. So 5 plus 12 is going to be first. That's going to give us a total of 17. Drop down that 7. And that's going to give us a total of 24. Hopefully you got that one right. And then now our last problem. 9 minus 2 plus 1 times 3 plus 4. So I see some brackets. I see those parentheses inside the bracket. And then we got some parentheses outside of the bracket. I want to go ahead and take care of those parentheses first. Because again, PEMDAS, parentheses always comes first. 2 plus 1, that's going to give us 3. 3 plus 4 is going to give us 7. And then we drop everything down, the 9 minus and the times symbol. So we're going to be doing 9 minus 3 inside our bracket times 7. So we're going to take care of that 9 minus 3 first, since that's in our grouping symbol. That's going to give us a total of 6. And then we just drop down that times 7. 6 times 7, 6, 7 is going to give us 42. Let's go. How'd y'all do on that one? Hopefully you got both of those right. So, I appreciate you watching this video. Hopefully you leveled up your learning today. That's going to do it for me with our order of operations featuring brackets and parentheses. Keep on practicing this. The more you practice, the easier it becomes. Just remember, PEMDAS, parentheses, exponents. Then you take care of multiplication and division. Then finally, addition and subtraction comes last. That's going to do it for me, guys. Quick video today. I appreciate you watching. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button for all the notifications on our new videos. Until next time, Manta Rays, keep on mathin'.